a lot of people write in and ask me, say, why do I drink during the show? And is it because I need the drink to get through the show? And I can tell you here now, actually, the reason I drink is because it does, sitting here for 45 minutes, get very hot. There's a tremendous amount of light. And the only reason I have the drink is basically to keep cool. I want to make it quite clear that I am not reliant on alcohol in any way to get me right through this. Get away from that! You think I get through the show? Duck shooters. Drunks are great characters. Duck shooting. In the hide. Very early in the morning. Very cold. No sign of the duck. And I have a little drop of rum to keep warm. And still no sign of the duck. And I have another little drop. And still no sign of the duck. And I have another and to the duck. And one big, fat, lonely, dirty duck goes across the sky. All by himself. Flap. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. And the drunk picks up his shotgun and goes, ba-doom, ba-doom. And out goes into the lake. And his friend's there and he said, that is what I call great shooting. He said, well, you're bound to hit one out of a whole flock. And he said, Ducky, go and get the ducky, Ducky. And the dog, instead of jumping into the water and swimming to the duck, runs across the top of the water. Picks up the duck and comes back, and the fellow says, do you notice anything strange about that dog? He said, yeah, he doesn't swim. There are two drunks. One very good fisherman, and the other has never fished in his life. And he said, what do I do? What do I do to fish? He said, well, you get the hook and you put the bait on the hook. And he does. I said, well, what do I do now? He says, you cast it out into the river. And he said, what do I do? He said, just wait. Just wait. And after about 20 minutes, he gets a bite. He said, well, what do I do now? He says, reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. And he reels in so far, the fish is rammed up to the top of the... And he said, what do I do now? He says, you climb to the top of the rod and stab it to death. He gave the other fellow walking down the road with a little penguin on a piece of string. The policeman said, hey, where did you get a penguin? She was walking down the road and it was there. Little penguin and it's all on his own and I was... He said, well, take him to the zoo. He said, oh, okay. Off he goes. Next day, the policeman was there. Coming around the corner is the drunk with the penguin. He said, I thought I told you to take that penguin to the zoo. He said, I did, and he liked it, and I'm taking him to the library now. You get one drunk walks up to another fellow and says, what do you got in your sack? What is in that sack you got in there? One of those hedgehogs. I got hedgehogs in my sack. So how many hedgehogs have you got in there? Yeah, I'm not going to tell you. He said, if I can guess how many hedgehogs you got in your sack, will you give me one of them? He said, I'll give you them both. You get a little fella at a party, cocktail party, goes up to the hostess and says, excuse me, madam, but do lemons have feathers? I beg your pardon? Do
swans have feathers. She said, I don't think so. Why? He said, well, in that case, I've just squeezed your canary into my drink.
We get a fella got a bang in the nose, on the top of the nose, and he's in the pub, and everybody he talks to, they all come up to him and say, what happened to your nose? He said, I got banged on it. And somebody else comes up and he says, what happened to your nose? He said, I got banged on it. And after about 18 times, he's sick of it. Somebody else comes up and says, what happened to your nose? He said, I bit it. He said, well, how the hell did you do that? He said, I climbed up on a chair.